Hey everybody, this is Peter Palmiotti, and bit of a change up today. So I met an artist 6 or 7 years ago. One of my earliest YouTube videos was me inking a cover over an artist, Kevin Goodner, and just learned of his passing. So yeah, feeling kind of I don't know. I guess I'm going to be antisocial tonight. I put in, I don't know. I was doing a bunch of different things earlier. Post up a couple of sketches on Instagram. Did some inks on various things. One of which was my anthology story, and I don't know, maybe it was like 20 minutes, and I was gonna probably in an hour or so live stream working on that, but yeah, death affects people in different ways, and I really didn't know him very well at all. But it was somebody who was, who's in this neck of the woods, and was a hustler. He was making art, selling art, doing commissions, and to me, it's actually kind of weird because I found out this news via Rob Liefeld on Facebook. I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook, and to me, it's like, I do specific things, and I look in on people. I don't really necessarily spend a lot of time on the timeline because that doesn't really show you the people you want to look at. It's almost like as if all the people I'm connected with on Facebook were in a huge apartment building. It would have to be huge. It's like I'm connected with 5,000 people in there. Other than seeing pass by in the hallway or in the elevator, you don't know much about what's going on in their lives, and by then going to Kevlin's page and tracking a GoFundMe that was set up last year, I learned that he had a severe stroke and just operation, brain operation, and finally, there's not a lot of details on there, but I guess he just didn't win the fight. And I don't know his exact age, but I'm guessing he's younger than me. Maybe not totally a lot. But yeah, it's kind of it's really sad. He was a good guy. Like I said, one of my earliest videos, and probably the highest amount of views for any of my videos was that video. Yeah, it's like I was hoping to see him possibly later this year. I was just at, let's see. I was at Louisville Comic Con, but I was only there for 4 hours. And I didn't run into him. I don't know if he was there, matter of fact. I'm trying to think, that would have been before his stroke. But yeah, I'll never be able to meet up with him again. And yeah, I'm just slightly in a state of shock. Um, and I guess mostly in a state of shock. Because we see people we all know, like celebrities. And, when somebody in a band passes away, or some famous writer, and these are people we love, and if we're really lucky, we get to meet in real life. But yeah, just I'm connected with so many artists, and in fact, if you go back to my first run of 100 Days of Making Comics, I lost a good friend in that, and that's somebody I knew and worked with, and met up and hung out with a whole bunch of times. A writer I worked with on a book called Velvet, and he even worked with my brother on a book way back when called, I think it was just called Ninja. That was CJ. Yeah, it's always sad and shocking when we lose people, and I'm like literally filming this directly after hearing it, so I'm kind of choking up a little bit. But yeah, no art to show off today. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll be in a much better mood, I'm sure. Not that this will wash itself away, but this is reality of life. That some days babies are born, some days we lose people we know. So call a friend, hug your loved ones, and be thankful for the amount of days we have on this earth. That's all I have to say. Okay, love you all, and I'll see you again tomorrow.